Alright, man, so for those of you guys that are new around my channel, I have talked pretty extensively about the whole, I guess, animation side of YouTube, you know, Jaiden Animation, TheOdd1sOut, and I guess that whole group of people. And in these videos, I basically touch up on some pretty common issues that they end up facing. Now, I don't think it's any secret that when you're popular on YouTube or on the internet in general, you know, naturally you're gonna have a few issues, right? Like, don't get me wrong, having a big platform on YouTube and I guess having it as a career is a pretty cool thing, but just like any other career path out there, it does have its pros and cons. And for those of you that aren't really familiar with TheOdd1sOut, TheOdd1sOut is a YouTuber here on the platform with I think about 16 million subscribers, you know, a very large amount, and he basically makes these animation videos where I guess he tells some life stories, you know, work experiences, stuff like that, and I guess he'll animate it into this really cool little video for his audience to enjoy. And me personally, I like his content a lot. Like, I think he's a pretty good creator. Like, he does put a lot of effort into his content, and it is very obvious why he does have a big platform. And as I said about 30 seconds ago, when you have a big platform on YouTube, naturally, man, you're gonna face a few issues. And when you have a giant group of, I don't know, about 16 million fans, yeah, sadly, not all of them are gonna be normal. And these weird fans end up taking being a fan way too far, and dude, the stuff they do, it genuinely hurts my brain. Like, it's genuinely weird. We'll get into that later, but also when you're big on the internet, you're gonna have a few haters, and these haters will basically go to any extent to, I guess, try to ruin your reputation and bring you down. And the stuff that we're gonna be talking about today is just genuinely pathetic, and I feel like kind of needs to be talked about because this stuff has gone on for years upon years, and I don't see many people coming out and I guess disavowing the actions of these people. So I decided today, I'm just gonna compile a bunch of issues TheOdd1sOut has, and I guess just talk about them. However, before I talk about TheOdd1sOut today, a large majority of you guys that watch my content aren't subbed, and I'm really trying to hit 100k before summer, so if you end up enjoying the video you see today, go down below, hit that big red button, also enable all notifications, that way you get notified every time I upload. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Anyways, without any further ado, let's begin. Now, I'm aware that Rule 34 is a pretty niche term and you may not be aware of what it is, but basically, the definition reads, Rule 34 is an internet rule which asserts that internet blank exists concerning every conceivable topic. The concept is commonly depicted as fan art of normally non-erotic subjects engaging in S3-exual behavior. Now, basically, what that means is if something exists on the internet, there is going to be some inappropriate orange material of it, right? I think y'all know what I'm saying. Now, I think all of us can kind of already see an issue with this right off the bat because, I mean, there are just some things out here on the internet that you just shouldn't sexualize, right? I mean, obviously there's children, animals, and another thing is people that don't consent to it. And sadly, the last one heavily applies to TheOdd1sOut. Now, because he's a YouTube animator, he has a lot of this inappropriate art drawn of him, and it's just genuinely disgusting and weird on so many levels, dude. Like, it's just look on screen right now, bro. I gotta blur the whole thing, but oh my god, how weird do you have to be to genuinely make something like this? Like, you gotta be a genuine weirdo to even think making that's a good idea. Like, basically what it is, it's a gif of TheOdd1sOut and Jaiden Animations having fun, and it's just genuinely disgusting because, well, number one, why would you draw something like that? Like, that makes no sense. Like, out of everything you can do with your artistic talent, why this? Like, why this? And also, the fact that Jaiden Animations and TheOdd1sOut don't have, like, any romantic involvement whatsoever, you know, they're just friends, and you're gonna draw into this kind of thing, it's just weird and disrespectful because, like, how do you think these people feel knowing that they can just simply look up their online aliases up on Google Images and they scroll for a bit and they see art like this of them and their best friend literally fricking? Like, dude, it's so stupid because it's wasted talent. Like, these artists, yeah, the art they're drawing is weird and stupid, but there is some talent to it, right? It pains me to say that, but there is. So why would you draw something like this when you can instead draw normal art, you know, be seen as a normal human being, put your talent to use, open up commissions, and make money? Like, there we go. It doesn't take more than 2 brain cells to figure that out. But no, you gotta waste your talent drawing this kind of stuff. Like, oh my god, dude, these people are so weird. Now, fanfiction is something that everybody has probably read before. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys watching the video have read a fanfiction before. Now, fanfiction is kind of generalized on the internet as just something that's flat out weird and degenerate, but not all fanfiction is bad. Like, there are some people out there that draw, or sorry, I should say write normal fan art, TheOdd1sOut and Jaiden Animations, I guess adding their own twist on some storyline. You know what, man? That's fine, right? If you want to do that, that's okay. However, there is a weird side to fanfiction, just like anything on the internet, and when I say weird, I mean weird in, like, every definition definition of the word, because a few videos ago, in this video in the cards right now, I was reading out some Jaiden Animations fan fiction, and basically somebody like wrote a fan fiction of Jaiden Animations and TheOdd1sOut doing some really nasty things. Like, it's just genuinely disgusting, because not only, as I said, are they two friends and you shouldn't be, I guess, depicting them in this kind of way, because it's just flat out disrespectful. Well, apparently TheOdd1sOut actually has a girlfriend, yet these people don't care about that. They're just gonna sit here and continue to write weird fan fiction of TheOdd1sOut essentially cheating on his girlfriend with one of his YouTube friends that happens to be a female. Like, I just don't get it, because how would you feel if you were an online influencer, like an animator and whatnot, and you would look up your name on like Wattpad or on Google Images and you just find a bunch of this weird inappropriate stuff drawn at you? Like, I don't think you would like it too much, so why would you subject other people to that? And also, it's just disrespectful, as I said, because TheOdd1sOut has a girlfriend, and I don't think him and his girlfriend are too fond of the idea that people are sitting here drawing fanfiction of him cheating on his significant other with Jaiden Animations. Like, you gotta be a genuine weirdo to do this. Like, how do you sit here, right? You call yourself a fan of these creators, but you sit here, you type out, revise, edit, and then go on to publish a weird fanfiction of two of your favorite creators having bro. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is that how you show you're a fan? Because number one, it's weird, right? You need mental help. All right, two, if you're trying to impress them, is that your intention by doing this? Then you're doing the opposite, because I don't think they're gonna be too fond of you when every time they open Twitter, they see like either a drawing of them in some weird ways they didn't consent to, or somebody typing out a whole like anime lore backstory about them and their best friend having fun. Like, oh, dude, what the hell? Now, this is something I've touched up on this video in the cards right now, but it's just something that genuinely, like, it gets me upset, because there are, like, genuine news articles out there that are basically, I guess, slandering TheOdd1sOut. Like, look at this. Don't allow your kids and yourself to watch TheOdd1sOut. The creator is at minimum a racist, or at most a white supremacist, and you would think, okay, that's a very obviously serious claim to make, because these two claims can legitimately ruin somebody's reputation in their online career, and you would think they'd back up evidence. Well, no, this article says legitimately nothing besides, oh, he drew an okay hand symbol in one of his videos, and that's a racist hand symbol, which, number one, no, it's not. That's a 4chan meme. All right, number two, when you see an okay hand symbol in a family-friendly animator's YouTube video, how do you come to the conclusion that they're doing it in relation to the 4chan meme? Like, no, very obviously, they're using it as, you know, the emoji in your phone, you know, the okay hand symbol, what it's supposed to be. You actual idiot. Oh my god. Now, sadly, this isn't the only time that TheOdd1sOut has gotten attacked for legitimately no reason. A few months ago, he tweeted out this tweet here, I guess kind of making fun of the /s tone indicators on Twitter. Basically, /s means, you know, sarcasm. So you make a joke and you put, oh, /s, it's a joke, which, you know, ruins the point of a joke. So he kind of made fun of that, and a lot of people got mad at him immediately for this. So he deleted the original tweet and tweeted out, sorry for that last tweet. I didn't understand how deep tone indicators went past /s, and it wasn't my intention to discredit any ND people. Now, obviously, very good apology. He wasn't trying to discredit any ND people. However, for some reason in their replies, he's being called an ableist, and people are still mad. Like, look at this. You still shouldn't have said it. Look things up before bashing them. Thank you for apologizing, but I still think you should have known better. What do you mean, look things up before bashing them? He saw people were mad, and he looked up the meaning, and he was like, oh, probably shouldn't have joked about that, and took it down. And what more do you want from him? You say, thank you for apologizing, but I still think you should have known better. What do you want him to do? He can't go back in time and not do it, right? He made a mistake. He owned up to it. What more do you want from him, dude? And that's like one count of having like a really young audience, because you make one mistake or one joke on Twitter, and a lot of people are just mad at you, attacking you for legitimately no reason whatsoever, dude. Like, it's genuinely stupid. But anyways, man, that is all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, click on the thingies on screen right now to see more. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.